Mohammed.
Hi, Nadia.
We are in Mesopotamia in beautiful Mardin now. So this is the right place to hear your story. So what happened with you while Corona was going on?
I was on holiday in Europe. It was lockdown that I cannot go anywhere. I cannot continue my journey, and back then I have to decide like what I'm going to do because I cannot go back to Malaysia. I cannot cross from the country. Everything's like closed. So I decided to do the volunteering program in one of the farm in Vienna on the mountain on the Alps. So back then I have to do some tasks, and you know I'm coming from a family background that my father he was a headmaster and my mother was an accountant. I was never exposed to do manual job. I just study and then get job. But then when I was there, I have to do the manual job. Like I have to build the house, I have to take care of the farm animal, I have to do the gardening, I have to do many things that I never done before. But it's a challenge for me, but I learn it quite well. When you're traveling, when you're going somewhere you don't know, doing something you never done before, you actually like digging and looking for yourself.
Yeah,
you
you're
found
improving yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Like you find yourself. I never know to cut the wood, for example, for the housing. But at the end, I found that I like it so much, and I was kind of shocked because I never do something like this. For other people, maybe Corona looks like bad thing because they have to stay inside, they cannot go anywhere. But me on the other side, I think it's like a blessing. I'm traveling more than 16 countries during the Corona. It's also made me fall in love in Europe, the life in Europe, because during the Corona it was so beautiful, it was so less people, less tourists. So I even decided that I'm going to live in Europe. I moved to Switzerland and I'm staying there.
What was the biggest lesson you learned from this situation when you were about to survive?
The lesson that I learned from this is like you have to look at the thing differently. But I heard that a lot of people, even though they're stuck in their house, they cannot work, they lost their job, whatever, but they start online business, for example, and they're quite successful. You don't like blame the situation and then just like becoming victim in the negativity.
When you didn't like something about your current job, you didn't stay there, but you were always optimistic that you will find something better for yourself.
Exactly. Back during the time I was in Malaysia, I was not like that. I see people, a lot of them like stick or just stay with what they are doing, even though they don't like it, even though it's toxic for them. It looks like they don't have other options. You can always make an option. Even though back then I don't have much money, this is not my country, and I don't know the local language, I don't know the people, but I'm still making step outside the comfort. I don't say it's for comfort zone because it's comfort on your physical, but inside it's like kind of toxic. You know that it's not good for you.
Yeah, and this is the most important, what you feel inside of yourself.
Exactly. You have to be positive. You have to believe in yourself. Don't listen to people like say you cannot do this, you cannot go there, something like that. It's not. At least you try before you say no.
Nothing without risk.
Yeah, there are risks, but you are willing to take the risk. Traveling without plans, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. I think it's the same like you.
Mohammed, we said now we are going to cross the border of Syria, which is just over there. We see it.
Exactly that.
We're gonna try to do it now, right?
I'm open. If you say yes, I can go.
I say yes.
Yeah. At least we try.
Okay, let's go to Syria.